Małgorzata, you're standing in front of a video in which you're performing a piece of work. What's it called?
The Resistance Kitchen.
The Resistance Kitchen. And it's full of potions of poison. How did you find these potions and why did you become interested in them?
I've made a video 1 year ago for the exhibition in Krakow about cooking, and it was a direct response to what is going on in our country, that women are not allowed actually to use any legal tools to defend themselves against home abuse, for example. So we need to use some illegal tools and to step back to the knowledge of our grandmothers, how to deal with the home abuse by ourselves.
So you went back to the knowledge that was gathered by your grandmothers. Did you really? Are there books that you can look up recipes in?
No, actually not. But I believe that women had that knowledge before about herbs and how to cure and how to also deal with abortion and how to eventually poison someone. But I do not believe that someone actually wanted to poison another person, but I use here more like irony, because I think it's quite an efficient tool to fight against the oppression which we have in our country, to just start laughing out of them with.
Drogie panie, drodzy panowie, czasy są jakie są. Konwencja antyprzemocowa nie została ratyfikowana, dlatego kobieto, broń się sama. Przystąp do kuchni oporu. Dziś w ramach hasła Przez żołądek do serca chciałam zaproponować kilka zabójczo skutecznych dań. Na pierwsze, zupa. Zupa może być w proszku. Do tego należy dodać 3 gramy sproszkowanego kłącza szaleju jadowitego. Działanie tej rośliny znane jest już od starożytności. Przyrządzano z niej trucizny, aby pozbyć się najbardziej niewygodnych członków rodziny oraz największych wrogów. Na drugie, makaron z sosem grzybowym. Użyjemy do tego oczywiście muchomora sromotnikowego. Właściwie wystarczy jeden. Mieszamy z innymi grzybami, dusimy na cebuli, doprawiając do smaku solą i pieprzem. Serwujemy z makaronem typu wstążki. Sukces gwarantowany.
And your country is Poland, is that right?
Yes,
yes.
It's Poland.
Is that where you work now? Or?
Yes, I do. I was born there, I live there, I work there, and I have a kind of a hate-love relation with that country. Yeah, but...
what do you hate about it?
Yeah, I hate right now, we are really angry as women in Poland, because we are educated and we are quite aware of what we want and what we can achieve, and they wanted to push us back to, I don't know, the situation from 100 years ago, so we are really angry as a women.
What do you love about it?
Oh, it's everything. It's my childhood. Every single piece of that land actually is the first words which when you are saying forest, I see the forest from where I was born, and so it's this language which you learn by, I don't know.
Were you born in a rural area rather than a city?
No, I was born in Krakow, but I was spending quite a lot of time in the countryside during summer, so I really love it.
Okay. So, do you spend time in your own kitchen making recipes?
Yes, I do cook. Yes, I also bake things. Yeah, I do. I do for myself, especially because I do not eat many things, so I need to prepare it for myself.
And can you tell me, it's a difficult problem, isn't it? Subverting the idea of home. Because home is a comfort and is a place to be safe, and yet it is also a place where women are put into a position where they must serve in one form or another. So how can we change that, do you think?
I think that home also is very ambiguous space, because for one person it can be something very comfortable and very cozy, but for another it's very often is a quite difficult question about home, because it's a place of of oppression as well, or a place from the bad memories from the childhood. So I see home as difficult space from that perspective. And when it comes to serving, it's just like that you do what you want, because I think that cooking and feeding people is not a bad thing. If you want to do it, then you can do it. It's just a matter if you want to do things, then that you can choose, or you are buying things to eat, or you are cooking. It's just that you have a possibility to choose. Yeah, because you can stay at home as a woman and take care about the children, and I believe that some women can do it because they want to do it, and it is nothing wrong about it. Yeah, so it's just like that we should do what we want.
Can you show us, can you stand back a bit? There's a piece of work here hanging on the wall. Can you show us that? Is this a...
It's a kitchen towel of the Resistance Kitchen with 4 plants, and it's Atropa belladonna and lilies of the valley. It's very often, I don't know if also here, but in Poland it is given to the children for the communion in a church. But it is all parts of the plant are very poisonous. Also the water in which the plant was kept is poisonous. So this is the dead cup, and water hemlock, the root of the water hemlock. Yeah.
And what are you working on now?
Now, like recently, I was working with a foundation which has a cooperative in Kenya, in Nairobi, in Mathare slum. So I was working with women in a slum on repairing school uniforms. I collect those uniforms from children in Mathare slum. We bought them a new uniforms because they had those uniforms were torn. It's like I had a lot of holes, but I found it beautiful. And I also repair stuff normally when I'm in Poland. So I wanted to repair it, and I repair it with the red cashmere. So, and I was working with women there. So it was my recent project, and I would like now to show it somewhere. So the exhibition is coming.
So you went from poison recipes to mending uniforms in
Yes.
one way or another. So both the making and the destroying are elements in your work, perhaps.
Yes, I think it's just what is necessary.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.